Hey, Garrett.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. We'll lead off with Deanna King.
Hey, Garrett. My question is regarding Coach Lilly. What's your thoughts on being under him, getting coaching from him, knowing the pedigree he's had in college and in the NFL?
It's been awesome so far. He's bringing a lot of stuff from the NFL and to us that he shows us and talks about. It's really great having him here because I've had a previous relationship with him as I committed to him when he was at Georgia at first, and then ultimately came here. But it's been awesome having Coach Lilly here, and I'm really learning a lot from him.
Thank you.
All right, Ross Martin.
Hey, Gary. Yeah, what kind of things do you learn from him? What kind of things does he bring into the offense, into the tight end position that's new or different this year?
We're really focusing on like blocking footwork. So that's one thing he often shows from the NFL is like, guys, technique and, showing us how to do it. And we're doing that a lot in pre-practice and in individual time. And I'm really feeling, good about that. Feeling more confident in my footwork as we go, into team periods and stuff. So it's been good.
And then you're the senior, but you got some guys below you, and Kamari Morales, and then 2 freshmen, I believe. What have you seen from them, the guys that will be backing you up?
2 young guys, I think are going to be great players. They're obviously young, making young mistakes, which is good, but they didn't have spring ball. And, this is their first 4 practices in a Carolina uniform, really. But they look good, and then Kamari also looks, very good. He's picked up more strength. Looks more comfortable, more confident out there, and I think he'll have a good season as well.
Is Kamari, he's a little bit shorter. I mean, is he more like how would you describe him as a player compared to maybe what you can do?
He reminds me a lot, honestly, of Carl. They're about the same, size, height-wise. Obviously Carl weighed probably a little more, but I think Kamari will, catch up to that. I don't think he's too far off from it now, actually. But I think Carl Tucker's a good comparison for Kamari.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Garrett. Good seeing you, man.
Yep. You too.
Okay, Andrew Jones.
Hey, Garrett, staying on that with the young guys and even Kamari, have you found yourself doing a lot of teaching the last few days? And what specifically are you focusing on trying to get across to the young guys in particular, the 2 freshmen?
I'm really not doing a lot of the teaching. I've told the guys, if you got questions, you call me, you text me, look at the script the night before, call me with any questions. I'm more so letting Coach Lilly do the teaching, since he's, had the NFL pedigree, and, I'm just trying to be that leader for them and just be a leader by example, and also be a guy that they can, count on if they ever need any questions asked or questions answered or anything like that.
When you say lead by example, how far does that carry off the field with those guys, since you guys are around each other so much right now, and part of their learning experience isn't just on the field, it's all the other stuff as well? Yeah,
I've actually been assigned the big brother role for Kendall and John. So I check in with them, weekly outside of meetings, and I ask them, if there's anything they need. Don't be afraid to call me. And, if COVID wasn't a thing, I'd be taking those guys. We'd probably be going out to eat once a week because that's what, guys have done in the past. But, with COVID, that's a little tougher. But I try to sit with them, in the Blue Zone when we're eating lunch or dinner, and just, ask them how they're feeling. And if they, got any questions or whatnot.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Over to Vashti, please.
Hi, Garrett. I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Asim. As a senior on this team and a leader, what are you saying to your teammates as classes start tomorrow in order to impart in them an urgency to stay safe, other than wearing a mask? But what are you telling your teammates in order to increase safety and to ensure or help ensure a season this year?
Well, we all talk about in the locker room, we just got to realize we're different. We're not, we can't afford to have any outbreaks. We can't afford to go out, just one time and just like, for example, go out to Franklin Street. We can't afford that because this year we have a chance to be very special. And we all know that, and so everybody's holding each other accountable towards that. And so that's kind of what we've been saying, and I've been saying as well.
Thanks.
All right, we'll finish up with Gregory Hall.
Garrett, how do you foresee the tight ends are going to be utilized this season that might be different than last year?
I think it'll be similar to last year as of right now, but I think, they might, put in a couple more, they might give us a couple more options in the passing game, which, I think will be good. But I think really it'll kind of be the same, to be honest. But we'll see.
And what's your role specifically in this offense as a leader and as a tight end?
I'm sorry, you cut out on the first part.
What's your role specifically in the offense?
I'm just trying to be the, every down tight end guy that can do it all. Block, pass game, blocking power, run game, and stretch the field vertically in the pass game as well as over the middle. I just want to be that complete guy and to do it all.
Do you have any goals for yourself for this season?
Yeah, I want to be on one of the all ACC teams. That's kind of been my goal. And really just, I really want to go to the ACC championship as a team goal. And, hopefully we can go further in that as well, into the playoff. But because I think we really can. We look special this year.
And then lastly, what have you been working on and what do you need to keep working on to reach that all ACC goal?
My blocking footwork, and then just like, playing fast. I feel like, I've done a better job of that so far this year, just playing fast and not worrying about like making any mistakes. That helped last year with having a lot of experience. But just playing fast, I think that's the biggest thing. And then keep working with Coach Lilly on the footwork and the blocking fundamentals. I'll make my technique better, which will then, help me block better and stuff.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, Garrett, thanks so much for your time today.
Sir, appreciate y'all. Take care.
All right, thanks, y'all. I think next is Tuesday with Coach Brown at 10 o'clock, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That is correct. Classes start Monday, and we will shift to the old 8 to 10 window for practice starting on Tuesday. And we'll try and get I think we'll probably start with 3 guys when we move to players and just see how it looks as far as getting them out and getting them to class and all that stuff. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate
Take
it.
care, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.